What's going on? What's going on? It's your favorite entrepreneur, Mr. Eric Sturdivant, coming to you live and beautiful. And I'm just on the road driving, headed home to Alabama. And just kind of wanted to give out some, I'm always putting out great videos, positive videos that can help somebody. So, I like doing that, man. Especially on the journey of life. You never know who you can bless with something that's on your heart or on your spirit. You know what I'm saying? So, decided I'll bless somebody. So, what's going on, Valencia? How you doing today? How's your day so far? See who else we got on here. Raynard, what's going on, fam? Rashonda, what's going on? Joe, all the way in Reno, what's going on, man? Long time, brother. So, I was just sitting, going through my day, man, and I gotta honestly say, man, 2018 has been so amazing thus far. And we're only 1 month in, going on 2. It's just been an amazing year, man. And we're not even finished with the first quarter of this year. So, and, it's nothing but blessings, man. Nothing but blessings all around. And it's all through me being focused. And not just focus on what I have going on, but focus on, having a purpose of where I put my mind at or where I put my thoughts on. So, where your mind goes, the attraction flows, right? So, 2017, it was a year of a lot of tests, personally, and for me in all aspects of my life. I could have continued to let things continue to happen to me. And, regardless of life, things are going to happen in life, regardless. There's nothing you can kind of do about it. But when things happen to you, you got to ask yourself, where is my mind going on the things that are happening to me right now? And, I had to ask that question. Am I in a negative light? Am I thinking positively? Am I thinking positive about my situation? Or am I sitting here complaining, wishing that things were better, wishing that, everybody would understand what's going on, wishing that, I had a different life where I wouldn't have made this choice or decision? Or just being plain just angry, like, I'm not out here trying to hurt people or doing anything bad, but why does it seem like people that are trying to do that stuff are winning and I'm not? So, I had to kind of sit myself down and ask that question to myself. Hey, Eric, with all the things and trials and tribulations that are coming to you, where's your mind at right now? Where's your attitude towards it right now? And so the whole year of 2017 was a year of growth for me. What's going on, Ronald? Thanks for joining, brother. Hey, thanks, Joe, man. Appreciate you, man. Valencia, ready to leave work, man. I'm off for the day. I'm definitely a great feeling. Dawn, thanks for joining on, man. But Mr. Action Jackson, appreciate you, brother, for being on. Superstar leader right there. That's what's up, Ronald. I got to get down to Florida to see y'all, man. Definitely. But 2017 was man. It was just nothing but growth for me, man. It was nothing but growth, man. Trials and tribulations coming every which way, man. Financially, with my son, all kinds of things. And people don't understand that, you may see one thing, Or you might have not even known by watching my Facebook page or whatever, or even seeing me. You wouldn't have known that I had trials and tribulations going on that whole year. And I mean, things that could have like knocked me down and took me out. Like, just, I could have just wanted to quit and not, you know, be positive or not keep pushing. And, you know, thank God that I have a lot of people that encourage me or that have mentored me to stay encouraged. What's going on, Zach? Thanks for joining on, brother. And, you know, so if it wasn't for me being, you know, getting introduced to network marketing, which led to me getting introduced to personal development, and that was the main key to making me into the person that I am today. You know, somebody that is mentally strong to not let things of this world knock me off my focus or knock me down. And I'm not saying that I'm perfect. Do I get unfocused sometimes? Yes, I do. But I know how to reel myself back in. And that's a great part of it. So, you know, when you're going through things in your life and when you are having, or you're facing trials and tribulations, no matter what aspect of your life that it is, you gotta watch where your mind goes. You gotta watch where your thinking goes, because the things that you think about are the things that you're gonna attract in your life. Like, and it's just that serious. Like, it is serious. I didn't think so. You know, as I started off in my personal development journey, I didn't think that kind of stuff was, you know, that serious. You know, where I put my thoughts, and I was like, oh man, these guys just, you know, it's just a bunch of talk. But as I started seeing and being conscious of what I'm thinking about, things in my life just started changing. Like, I started attracting people that I probably would have never guessed or known or believed that I could attract. And I'm talking about multi-million-dollar people, different people from all different walks of life, and they've all helped me on my journey to become a better person, to become a better leader, to become a better father, you know, and in a better spiritual person. So you got to understand, man, when you put your mind, when you're really focused on something, when your mind is focused on something, if you just take the time to think and be like, man, I remember when I was focused on this, now I have that in my life. Hey, that's right, Ronald, man. So is a man. So a man think, so is he. Definitely. You know, and people, I mean, you got to understand that, you know, your mind is a powerful, powerful thing. Your mind, man, can attract so many things in your life that you wouldn't even believe. But if you put your focus on what you're thinking and putting that thinking in a positive light, the things that you're going through right now, if you're going through something right now, you may not be, but when that time comes, you will be going through something. So just be conscious of where you put your mind at, man, what you put your thinking on. You know, if your situation is bad financially, don't put it on, oh, I don't have this. Don't put it on the lack of what you don't have. Put it on, I'm thankful for what I have, and I'm thankful for the abundance that I'm about to receive. I'm thankful for the blessing of financial gain that I'm about to walk in, the prosperity of my life. And you gotta say those things. You gotta speak those things as though they are. Even if you can't see them right now, you gotta speak it on your life. Because not only does your mind, the things that you think about, have a lot of power, but combine that with the tongue, man, life and death is in the tongue, man. And that's true. And I believe that so truly, because when I speak about things in my life and I catch myself saying something negative, I immediately change that up, man. I immediately change it up. You know, I say, man, God, I thank you for what I have right now, and I thank you for what you didn't let me get to right now, because you said I wasn't supposed to have it. And I'm thankful for everything that's in the future, that's ahead of me right now, that you're going to let me walk into that blessing. I speak those things on my life. Anybody can ask me, hey, where do you see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years? And I'm not going to change up what I'm saying. I'm a multi-millionaire. I was born into this. And you got to have that thinking. You got to have that. You got to speak those things onto your life. You know, people that have success don't just have success. They didn't wake up with success. They believe. They put their mind in a believing state. They believe in the positive things about themselves and where they wanted to go, and they spoke it onto their life. And that's what you got to do, man. You know, no matter what hits you in this life, what hits you in this world, whether it's in your marriage, your relationships, your financial situation, your children, your job, a career, whatever it is, there's always going to be something that's going to try to break you down mentally, or try to break you down spiritually, or try to break you down emotionally. But if you put your mind in the right places, you know, where your mind goes and your attraction flows, you're going to start to attract and subtract all the negative things out your life if you put it in a positive state. Like, I started putting my mind more into positive things and reading positive things, waking up to, you know, personal development, encouraging videos. I go to sleep with encouraging videos. You know, I try to talk to, when I get to talking to negative people, like, the conversation is very short, because I don't need that. I don't need that attraction or that spirit or that whatever that vibe is. I don't need that on me. You know, so you got to get rid of that kind of stuff, man. You got to get rid of negative people out your life, because you may be positive right now, and you may be the strongest positive person, positive thinking person right now. But at some point, if you keep hanging around those negative people, it's going to start to wear on you, and then you're going to start to develop and take on their same way of thinking. You know, so I had to, I mean, with my positive, when I had to switch and the change and changing up what I think about and how I think about things, like, a lot of negative people started getting subtracted out of my life. And I'm thankful for that, because everything I speak now, I only attract positive people only. And so that's what you got to do, man. Where your mind goes, attraction flows, man. So whatever you may be going through, or if you're not going through something, and, you know, something is ahead right now, you know, put your mind in a positive state. Put it on something positive. Be thankful about the situation versus complaining about the situation, because everything could always be worse. You could be dead. You could be sick. You could be suffering right now. You could be doing a lot of things. But if your situation
in 10 miles,
still has
2 on the left onto TN 385 north towards Collierville.
Thank you, appreciate that. If your situation has you still with life and breath in your lungs, and still has you on this earth, you know, do something positive to make a change. Not only for yourself, but somebody else. Because your positive thinking can rub off on somebody else and change their life as well. And so I just wanted to end, you know what I'm saying, just wanted to put that out into the atmosphere, man, because I love putting positive things out. I love attracting positive things and the positive people only. So I'm going to continue to drive and, you know, get down this road safely. But I had to put that out. It was on my spirit. So I hope that blessed somebody today. I hope it touched somebody. I hope it helped somebody. So if it did, please share. If it, you know, if it helped you, comment below. Let me know. I definitely appreciate it. And always stay with something positive on your mind, no matter what's going on in your situation. Always keep something positive. Where if you got to write it on a note card and keep it in your pocket, pull it out, and boom. You know what I'm saying? Read it to yourself. Read it 10, 12 times until that negative thinking leaves your mind. You know, one of the things I always quote is, what I'm going through right now is only growing me to the blessing that's what's ahead. You know what I'm saying? Like, I keep that thinking on my mind all the time, no matter what I'm going through, no matter how bad the situation is. What I'm going through right now is only growing me and molding me into the person I need to be for the blessing ahead, man. And so you got to keep that positive thinking. You got to keep that, find you something that relates to you, that correlates with you, that moves you, because that moves me. I always stay saying that to myself when I'm going through stuff. So hope this helps somebody. You guys be blessed.